All right, we're live.
All right, quick message from Nicolas Cage, if you don't mind.
Not at all, brother.
All right, let me pull it up. God fucking.
I'm excited.
This is a message from Nicolas Cage, everyone. He's sitting right here.
He's in the apartment right now.
All right.
Hello, it is I, Nicolas Cage. I would to announce that I love choking on balls. I'm out here selling my coochie to the streets, and you're all going to get a good whiff of it, bitch.
Nicholas.
Wow, man.
Oh my God.
He's crazy like that.
Well, he's leaving. All right. Well, thanks for coming, man.
Thanks, Nicholas.
Appreciate it. God, what a wild ride.
Dude, that app, Parrot AI, it's fucking awesome. All I do is I just write scripts for celebrities, various celebrities, and
You're a screenwriter.
just say things.
You're a screenwriter.
I have to delete most of them.
I can't get over the fact that you spent $60 on that.
Lifetime subscription. But that's endless entertainment.
Do you get, like, if you pay money for it, do you get, like, a certain tier of celebrity that isn't available?
Yeah. There's a
what's up.
lot. Let me list some off. So Nicolas Cage is probably one of my favorites. Patrick Starr, Johnny Depp, Stewie, Taylor Swift, SpongeBob, Buddy from Elf, The Grinch, Santa Claus, Ben Shapiro, Eminem, AOC, Bieber, Kanye, Bill Gates, Mr. Beast, and then, Trump, Obama, and Joe.
Imagine going to Cracker Barrel with all those people.
I bet none of those people have ever been to a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, come on. Taylor Swift?
Okay, yeah, she's probably been to a...
Obviously, she's been to a Cracker Barrel, dude. She doesn't eat it now, but once upon a time... once upon a time, brother.
Once upon a time, that's all she ate at.
All she ate. Breakfast,
If
lunch,
you listen
and
to
dinner.
her early music, it's like, yeah, this is Cracker Barrel music.
Yeah, obviously she's a Cracker
Although
Barrel.
they never played Taylor Swift at Cracker Barrel, but the one I worked at in Norman, it was a rotation of like 12 songs. And it never changed. The entire time I was there for 4 years, it never changed.
They never switched it up at Olive Garden.
And they didn't
either.
play like country music hits either. They weren't playing
Were they
like Toby Keith or anyone.
like deep cuts.
Yeah, like Hallmark. Like think of what Hallmark movies are. That's the tier of country music we were getting.
Do you know anyone who watches Hallmark movies?
Yeah, moi.
You do?
Sometimes,
You're a cinephile, dude.
dude, I like them. I like dumb movies. I love dumb movies. I can watch a dumb movie all day, especially like dumb romance movies where it all works out in the end.
Yeah.
That's great.
I like dumb movies that know they're dumb.
Yeah, but then it's not dumb. A dumb movie that knows it's dumb is pretty brilliant.
I came home one time and my wife, my sister, and my sister-in-law were watching like a Hallmark type movie. It was Brooke Shields and the guy from The Princess Bride.
I always forget his name.
I do too.
Brooke Shields was it old?
No, it's very recent.
That's interesting.
And it's just them. I was having a hard time following the story. I walked in like in the middle, and he's like a groundskeeper at this mansion that she has the rights to.
It's always modest beginnings.
Yeah, she's like from a small town. I was like, oh, your great uncle left his mansion to you in Scotland. And so he's doing like this like half Scottish accent that he keeps dipping out of, which is very funny. I love watching an actor just give up on an accent in the middle of a movie.
Yeah. Do you remember what it's called?
I don't. No, I'll find out right now, though.
Hallmark movies are great, dude.
I'm not a fan myself, but to each their own.
It's the thing. Smart movies usually, or not usually, but a lot of the times don't have a happy ending.
I like that.
You know, Seven, very sad.
Very sad.
Very sad ending.
But it's A Castle for Christmas.
That's cool.
That has a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. What is happening to this nation?
Well, Hallmark movies, older people are watching them, and they will review those movies.
I liked the part where she got the castle. That was my favorite. She got a castle for Christmas. That was my favorite part.
I like the part where they fuck for 15 minutes. And you don't see it, but you know what happens.
You know what happens,
You're sitting in
dude.
the theater like you know what they're doing.
You know what's going on. I just watched The Ides of March. Speaking of...
That is a good movie.
Man, oh man. What a movie.
Another sad ending.
It's just politics, baby. That's how the game is played.
I like how you referred to Paul Giamatti as the guy from...
The bad guy from Big Fat Liar.
Yeah, the bad guy from Big Fat Liar.
He's a great actor, but, I mean...
He's amazing.
He's the bad guy from Big Fat Liar, dude. When he's all blue?
Yeah, when he's all... Yeah.
Come on, dude. And he doesn't realize it?
He did an interview, and he said that that's... people recognize him from that a lot.
Of course.
Which is pretty funny.
It would be very disappointing as an actor to like have this incredible career, and then you're like, "Oh, you're the bad guy from Big Fat Liar."
Dude, I've seen him get strapped up and ball gagged and beaten by women. I've seen that.
For a role?
Yeah.
What movie is that?
It's from the TV show Billions.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
Masochist. Right? Masochist where you like getting hurt. Sadist is where you like hurting.
Okay,
And
okay.
masochist is...
I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, and his wife is a therapist, and so she like gets it, and so when they fuck, it's usually freaky as hell.
I feel like if
she-
your husband's
she-
a billionaire, you get it already.
He's not a... Well, I mean, he grew up pretty rich, but he's in the show, he's the DA.
Oh.
And he likes when his wife burns cigarettes on him and pees on him.
Oh my gosh.
The first episode, it ends with him getting peed on by his wife.
Ugh. What a terrible advertisement for a show.
Dude, it's really good in the early seasons.
Isn't Soder on that?
Yeah.
Is he on the whole thing?
He's on for a lot of it.
Is he good?
I don't know how far. Yeah, he's good.
Nice. I've only seen the clip where Soder's taking a phone call and that ginger walks in and like smashes the phone.
Yeah, Axel.
Yeah. The lead character's name is Axel?
Yeah.
Oh
Or
my gosh.
his last name's Axel, maybe?
Either
I'm pretty
way,
sure it's Axel.
It's just, I don't like when people have names that are like obviously...
Axel.
Yeah, ugh. No thank you.
I would recommend. It's like good for a while.
I'll give it a whirl. I want to watch the new documentary about Nick and Aaron Carter.
Who are they? Nick and Aaron Carter.
What, dude? Who are they?
Yeah, Nick and Aaron Carter.
Who are they?
Yeah, who are they?
Come on, dude. Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys?
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know their names.
Aaron Carter, Fallen Angel?
No, I
He
never knew
died,
their
dude.
names.
Yeah, Aaron Carter died. He like OD'd in a bathtub and drowned.
Wow, recently or
Like 2-3 years ago, something like that.
that's sad.
But it was very funny because before he died, he got like stopped by TMZ, and I think he was in like a custody battle with his ex-wife or baby mama or something. And he was talking to TMZ, and he was like, yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna go to court. It's gonna be like the new Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. And then like,
Wow.
I think like 3 days later he died. It's not funny that he died, but it's very funny to be like, yeah, it's basically about to be the biggest thing in the news, like whatever.
Dude, the only documentary I like is the one about Gawker. Do you remember Gawker?
Oh yeah, that's a good doc.
Yeah. Where it talks about Hulk Hogan's sex tape.
Yeah, dude.
And he was talking about how, like, when he heard the news that they had the tape, he said he started shaking, which is funny. Just shaking like that.
Brother. That's very funny. They should have called that the documentary.
The documentary.
Little wordplay.
Gok 3000.
Ooh. Filthy, dude.
Yeah. I saw, the last movie I watched was Leaving Las Vegas with Nicolas Cage, who was just here.
Our guest who just dipped out on us. Yeah, they're not just, you told me about that. He just like drinks himself to death.
Yeah, just drinks himself to death.
I mean, what kind of movie is that?
The guy who, it used to be a book, and the author, he was basically doing the same thing to himself. And he eventually killed himself, but he shot himself. He didn't drink himself to death.
Ah, damn. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think a plot line like that has to be a book first. You can't go to studio executives and be like, so what if Nick Cage drinks himself to death? Wouldn't that be tight?
That is true.
I don't think they're going to go for that.
That is tough.
They might, though.
But he did it right after he sold the movie rights.
Oh,
so he had the meeting, and he was like, I just want to make sure like you guys like don't give this a happy ending. Which is fucking wild.
It's crazy.
He was like, no redemption. He does it. He drinks himself to death. That's the ending.
Damn.
They're like,
dude.
okay, and they signed the contract. Then he killed himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I like how they just still made it. They're like, well, it was his dying wish. We didn't know it was his dying wish at the time, but apparently it was.
It is a good movie. I think Nicolas Cage is great.
Nicolas Cage is the man. National Treasure is an incredible movie.
I was watching Dream Scenario.
I saw that. Weird movie.
Dude, I couldn't finish it. It's great, but like I couldn't finish it because it's so, like he's so awkward.
It's painful.
Like when he's having dinner with that girl, and she says something about like how old she is, and he jokingly yells, oh, "Check, please," like that, and the girl's like, what? What are you doing? He's like, "Oh no, I'm kidding."
Isn't that the one he hooks up with?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. I like stopped it after that. I was like, oh.
I've talked about this on the pod before, but I'm pretty sure he hooks up with that girl. He hooks up with a girl, but I think it's her. Because she's having like sex dreams about him. And it's like, however awkward it is leading up to that, it reaches peak awkward when they're doing it.
Can't.
He like comes in his pants, and when he does, he farts. He's like, ugh.
That's awesome. I'm gonna have to watch it now.
It's so funny, dude.
That tidbit.
I love the idea of that being the confirmation. Just,
Yeah, I'm not good with like cringy stuff. I have to stop watching.
no, that's why I can't watch Hallmark movies.
Dude, that sounds beautiful, dude.
I just saw a clip of a Hallmark movie where this girl walks into a coffee shop and he's like, "Hey, what are we having?" She's like, "I want a pumpkin spice latte, but make it freezing." And he looks all confused. She's like, "I'm kidding. Those like girly girl drinks make me cringe. I just want a regular coffee."
That's good writing because the writers are trying to set it up to where they're like, she's not just a regular girl.
It gets better. She orders the regular coffee, and then the guy's like, "I'm in love. What's the name on it?" And she goes, "Señorita Awesome."
Oh, that's awesome.
No.
That's awesome. Dude, the writers...
I was in physical pain after
The writers are
watching that.
getting a paycheck for that one. They're getting a...
Good.
That's a great one.
That's great. Like, this is what I don't understand about Hollywood. Like, you remember the writer's strike and, like, the actor's strike?
Yeah.
So, they have, like, the idea that an actor goes out there and it's like, we all deserve a livable wage. No, you don't.
Depends on how popular it is.
That's the whole point of going out there is, like, you're probably not going to make it.
Like, I don't know the specifics of it. I think it was, like, mainly directed at, like, Netflix.
Yeah.
They were kind of screwing people over, but I don't know the specifics of it.
I think everybody got a piece of that action.
Dude, Hallmark writers, they know what's up. They have a specific idea. They're like, all right, we need you to, like you were describing, we need you to create this woman who's like not just your average woman. You know?
Dude, she's edgy.
And
she drinks regular
The writer's
coffee.
like, we got you. And then
We got just the thing.
how they do it is the woman like enter the scene and she'll be like, I'm not your normal type of girl.
I'm just
and like, boom, nailed it. That's
Yeah.
like what they asked. That's what we wanted.
she's so quirky and weird. Whatever, dude. I think National Treasure is a better movie than Dream Scenario.
Yeah, National Treasure was awesome.
Super awesome.
I'm gonna fuck the Declaration of Independence.
One of the best opening scenes of a movie ever.
In the snowmobile, or in the snow.
Yeah, they're like in that boat that's trapped in the snow, and then he's like all on his team, and then he's just like, "Give me the glasses. Give them here. Give me the glasses." He's got guns pulled on him, and then they just blow that thing up, and then hijinks ensue.
That's awesome, dude.
I mean, come on,
Government conspiracy.
come on, dude.
Dude, I was having. Do you ever have like imaginary arguments with yourself?
All the time.
Dude, I was working, and I was in the office alone, and I was like talking out loud, very loudly,
Yeah.
and it was about Heath Ledger versus Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Ooh, this is a good debate.
Dude, I was.
At least your arguments are like nice debates about films. I'm like
Yours is about like
tearing myself apart.
the voice in your head's like, they're not bad people, and you're like, they're all bad.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's the
But
closer.
dude, my argument is for Heath Ledger. That's my argument. It's not even the acting argument. It's not even that like I'm not talking about who's like a better actor or who did it better.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a better Joker. And I think Heath's is better because I think he's scarier. Mm-hmm. Because we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what makes this guy tick.
He keeps
We don't
changing
know
his backstory.
Yeah, we don't know his backstory.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Anton Chigurh. We have no idea what this guy is, and
Yeah.
you just don't want to be in a room with him.
Yeah.
This Joker, also with Heath Ledger, he's like a criminal mastermind.
Truly.
You can't beat him,
He just
and he couldn't beat him. He
destroys
won.
Gotham in like a month.
Joaquin Phoenix, like I watched that movie, and it's like I like feel bad for the guy, and I get his backstory, and I'm like, well, this is like not what I want in a
No.
super villain.
No, I don't want to feel bad for him. I want to be disturbed. I'm just like, ooh,
Yeah.
what's this guy about? No, I agree. That's a good take. I'm not looking forward to Joker 2.
Yeah,
They're doing like 15 covers of pop songs from the 70s.
I don't know.
Like we're probably gonna see the Joker and Harley Quinn do a musical number of like Fleetwood Mac.
Sick.
I love Fleetwood Mac, but I don't want those two things to mix. That seems weird.
The only the only movies I'm excited about. There are two horror movies coming out, one in June, one in July, and one's called Long Legs, and it's with Nicolas Cage.
Whoa.
And it's like an FBI serial killer movie.
Does he have long legs?
We don't even see him.
Ooh.
We only hear his voice, and you can hear him like crying. It's like creepy.
I'm gonna watch the trailer for that.
And then July is can't remember what it was, but it's basically the POV of a serial killer.
Okay. I like that. That's what I thought The Killer was gonna be with Michael Fassbender.
Oh,
And then it's
That
like
was good.
he's a trained hip. It was so long. I fell asleep like when he gets back to his house, and then I just couldn't pick it back up again.
I thought that movie was good.
I just watched The Lighthouse.
Oh, that's a weird one.
I fell asleep for the last like 30 minutes, and I woke up right at the end when it's just like a mermaid getting eaten by seagulls. My sister and her boyfriend will come over on Saturdays, and we'll watch a movie. And me and my wife always fall asleep, and then I wake up at the end, and they just tell me if it was good or not.
Do you think that's a movie that's trying to be too smart?
Probably, yeah.
I don't really like those movies.
I like them sometimes, but when we started the movie, I Googled it, and immediately like 5 articles came up that were like the ending explained, and I was like, here we go. Good
I'm just
grief.
like, every time I watch those movies, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand this, but there's a message in here somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
Like The Lobster. You ever
Yeah.
seen The Lobster?
No, because for that reason.
And that's another ending where I'm like, this is. I don't know. You want to know the ending?
Yeah, tell me. I don't care.
I can't remember. I know the ending. I just can't put the context up perfectly because I don't remember. But the Colin Farrell and that one girl fall in love.
Yeah.
And they're not supposed to, I guess, in the institute that they're in.
Because you're like assigned to people or whatever.
I don't even know if it's like assigned. It's just like you have to be compatible in some way. There has to be like a defining compatibility.
And Colin Farrell is a lobster.
It's usually like dumb stuff.
She's like, why do you have these claws? I don't like that.
Like,
why do you have these rubber bands on your claws all the time?
He picks the lobster. I can't remember what she picks or if she even picks at all. But they end up running away. They escape from the facility and they go live in the woods.
Ooh.
And there's like a community of people who also escaped and they also lived in the woods. And some other woman and the main character, the main lady.
Yeah.
They like have a disagreement, if I remember correctly, or one of the girls doesn't like the other. So the I wish I knew her fucking name. The main character, the main lady, she gets her eyes, she gets blinded.
Okay.
The lady blinds her, right?
Right.
And at the end of the movie, Colin Farrell's like, all right, well, like we're in love, but we need to be compatible. And they're sitting at a diner.
Rachel Weisz. Yeah.
And so Colin Farrell leaves the diner booth to go to the bathroom, and it's suggesting that he's going in there to take his eyes out.
Oh my God.
And that's how the movie ends.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
What a dumbass. Obviously, it's better if one of you can see.
For some reason, like they needed to have something similar to be together.
Ugh. That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. Anything involving the eyes, I hate.
It's like, damn.
Have you seen A Killing of a Sacred Deer?
No, but I want to.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Is that a happy ending?
No, that's a morbid film. Just the whole thing.
Damn.
It's kind of similar to, like in a way, it's similar to We Need to Talk About Kevin.
Great movie. Great ending.
Movie. Yeah.
That's a Hallmark movie.
No.
That's a Hallmark movie right there.
That movie.
I like the scene in that movie where his mom walks in on him jacking off, and he just turns around. He doesn't stop. He just looks at her.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a parent,
I don't really like that.
No, I get what you mean.
But like,
they're taking a swing. Yeah, like if you're a parent and your child does that and just makes eye contact with you to finish, one of you has to leave, I think.
I think a beating is in order.
And then you leave.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's good. Because it's like closure. That's nice.
I wish I didn't know the ending to that movie when I saw it.
Yeah.
Because the movie, it's supposed to make the movie, like, because like throughout the entire movie, people are like throwing stuff at her house. And you're like, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
You know?
And then you knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I forgot it did that.
The ending to Challengers got spoiled for me. It sucks.
What happens?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, I'm probably never going to watch that.
Dude, it's great.
I can't believe it's a tennis movie. I thought it was just
an amazing
about a
tennis
throuple.
movie.
I thought it was just about a throuple.
Yeah, well, it's about best friends. They go for the same girl. She goes back and forth. There's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
But it's an amazing tennis movie. But near the... they're both going after her when they're like 18-year-olds.
Okay.
And the guy with the dark hair, he ends up dating her first, right?
Naturally.
And there's a scene in the movie, this is early in the movie, where the guy with the blonde hair is like, did you fuck? Did you fuck? And the guy with the brown hair is like, I'm not going to say. And the guy with blonde hair says, all right, you don't have to tell me if you guys fucked. But if you did, serve the tennis ball like I do. And he has like this certain serve.
Right.
And so while they're practicing, the guy with the brown hair does the serve, saying that he fucked her.
Okay, nice.
Later on in the movie...
So I'm not going to say with words, but I'll say in your weird tennis code.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so later on in the movie, this is like years later, the blonde guy and Zendaya are married, and he's no longer friends with
Naturally. Yeah.
brown hair guy.
And that wasn't going to work.
And at the end of the movie, they're in like this tennis match. They're both pros.
Ooh.
And at like right before the last match or the last
set,
right before the last set, the guy with the brown hair does the serve.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let him know that he fucked her again.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Really good.
Whoa.
Bet you wish you didn't know that.
I mean,
Bet you wish you could have saw that, dude.
No, I'm fine. Is Zendaya present for the match? Is she watching?
Yeah, she's watching. And she doesn't get it either.
Who wins the match?
Blonde hair.
Okay, good for him.
Well, no.
Damn it.
They're both at that point when he does the serve.
Yeah.
They're both tied. You have to win by 2. And so they have like this epic back and forth.
Yeah.
And blonde guy scores, but you have to win by 2. So I guess the game keeps going. But then the movie ends right after that.
The movie ends?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they embrace each other.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like an epic back and forth where he almost jumps over the net and like crushes it over his head.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he falls into his arms and they embrace.
Did you hear about that golfer who killed himself?
Oh, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He just got 2 wins, too.
Shit.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Sadness.
Yeah. You're telling me.
It's tough.
It kind of sucks for the family because, like, your child becomes super famous and then you have to, like, address it to the world also.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Was he famous?
Yeah, he was, like, he had just won 2 tournaments, I think, this year. He was having a good year. And then he dropped out of the Colonial second round. Scotty Scheffler got arrested.
Yeah.
Free Scotty.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's what golf stars are supposed to do.
Obviously, dude. You're just trying to be like Tiger. Need some controversy.
Dude, no one's ever gonna.
Controversy.
That's the ultimate controversy. Nothing will ever top that.
You know what's crazy is before the news came out about him being a sex addict and stuff, he played in the PGA Championship, and this guy from South Korea who I'd never heard of was just dog walking Tiger Woods. And me and my dad were watching it. We were like, something's wrong. And then like a few weeks later, the news came out. And we were like, that makes sense now.
Have you ever read that ESPN, the magazine story about him?
No.
From Wright Thompson?
No.
Where he was obsessed with Navy SEAL training.
Yeah. I did know that.
Like the kind of training where you would be blindfolded, and then when they take the blindfold off, there's a situation in front of you, like hostages or something.
Yeah.
And you had to defuse the situation.
Ugh.
Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, he liked pressure. A lot. It's weird, like, did you watch the documentary about him on HBO?
Yeah.
I watched the first half, and then the second half, I was just like, I dropped out of that one.
What was the second half's the comeback, right? It has like a happy ending.
The second half, I don't know if it has a happy ending, but I know the beginning, they're just talking to, like, the main mistress.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just...
The girl from New York?
Yeah, she's loving it, dude. She's loving the attention.
I mean, it's a married dude.
Yeah.
What did you expect? A very famous married dude.
Like, the most famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, you want to talk about a A-list celebrity? Tiger Woods, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy how jacked he got playing golf. It kind of fucked up his game.
Yeah. Well, it fucked up his back. Imagine working out your back every, like, multiple times a week and then swinging a golf club.
Yeah. And his knees, too. The torque he was putting on his knees. That's why, like, if there was a distraction or something in his swing, anytime he would stop, like, on the downswing, the jolt on your body was just, like, insane. You'd see it. He'd just be like, ah! A lot of goddammits from Tiger back in the day. Get a hot mic.
Dude, I like golf. I just don't understand how it's America's pastime. I don't get it.
Is it America's pastime now?
Yeah. It's got to be. Everyone's playing golf.
Yeah, there's a lot of golfers now. It turned me off to it. Courses got too crowded. Annoying people started playing. I'm so picky about who I play golf with.
Got to drink.
Got to.
Drink a lot.
Yeah. At least 4 beers.
And drive the cart. With kids on it.
Well,
not even your kids. Someone's kids.
Just some kids that you find.
Yeah.
Like at the turn.
Have them hold your dip. Have them pack the dip for you.
Like
so you don't have to take your glove off. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got a whole plan. You got a whole system.
Yeah.
I like that. I respect the hell out of that.
I want to do that thing. I want to do this to you. You pull your pants down on the golf course, and I put the tee in your butt cheeks.
Whoa.
And I hit off your ass cheeks.
I don't like that. Feels
That's
feels
a good idea.
Gay. It feels risky. I'm not with that.
Pull your pants down.
I never understand. You'll see like a video where a guy holds like the tee like in his mouth, and a guy just destroys his face. It's like, yeah, dumbass. What did you think was gonna happen? Your buddy shoots 95 on a good day.
Yeah, but you got to believe in your friends.
Not like that.
If I go up to you and I'm like, hey man, can you put the tea in your mouth? I'm going to hit off your mouth. And you said no, that would crush me. Because that means that you don't believe in me.
Never ask me. I don't trust anyone
it's
in my life.
It's going in your mouth or your butt cheeks,
I don't
Tyler.
I don't trust anyone in my life with that shot. No one. I don't trust a pro golfer with that shot. And I'd probably be fine.
We got to try it.
But if I get up and I have shit in my pants after they did it successfully, who's the loser? Me. Obviously me.
That's true.
When's the last time you shit your pants?
I haven't shit my pants in a long time.
I was 13.
I just can't remember.
I was 13 and I did it when we got to our driveway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Walking out the door?
No, getting home.
Oh, so you were in a hurry.
Yeah, we were on our way home and I was like, yo, you got to step on it, Mom. We got to do this now. We got to get home now, girl. Made it to the driveway. Just diabolical runs.
That's awesome. Dude, whenever you're like...
Bubble guts and hot snakes.
I wish I had the courage, like, whenever I get into an argument with someone, I just shit my pants. I'm like, fuck you.
It's a statement, for sure.
Fuck you. Like, you want to be near me? You got to smell it.
Yeah, you want to engage in this altercation? You're going to get messy. It's the way it's going to be.
That's what I like doing. I like doing weird stuff like that in an altercation.
Have you done that before?
You just do, like, weird stuff, you know? Like, make a weird face, like...
Yeah.
You can't... I mean, listeners can't see it, but...
It's a weird face,
I make a
though.
weird face.
Yeah, they can
Or I
picture
do
it.
that thing where I'm like, hey, like, I need to tell you something, and then I go to whisper in your ear, then I walk away.
Yeah, I mean...
That's great.
Did you see the Pope used a homophobic slur?
I heard about it. I don't know what the exact quote is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say the word for... I don't want to get an episode taken down, but he said it. He was talking about gay priests, and he was like, there's enough gadgetry.
Not bad.
Playing mind games with the algorithm.
Triple G.
Yeah, dude.
Three
Gadgetry.
Gs.
He said there's enough gadgetry going on. Which is very
that's
funny.
the problem.
Yeah.
Not the pedophilia, but the gay stuff.
They can't seem to figure that one out. That maybe the having sex with children is an issue. Which is, it's not a brain teaser to me.
I don't know what it is, man. I guess it's weird. It's a sexless life.
That's
so
the
it just kind of
problem.
messes with you a little bit, I guess.
Let the boys get married, dude.
Yeah.
The boys got to get a wife. If you're a priest, you got to get a wife, dude.
Or some whores.
It's one of the two. One of the two. Apparently, like, Hasidic Jews in New York are really into black hookers.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like on the low. You know?
On the low.
Yeah, no diddy.
No diddy. What does that mean?
It's like no homo.
Oh. Hope Diddy's okay. He's going through a lot.
He's a bad boy for life, dude. What'd you expect?
Dude, my favorite top 5 rappers: Jack Harlow, Post Malone, Eminem.
Lil Dicky.
What's that Memphis rapper? White, something White.
I don't know that one. I know Yellow Wolf.
And G-Eazy.
God, geez.
Is he even a rapper?
Yeah.
What is he?
He's a rapper. I think he just came out with an album.
G-Eazy. That's my top 5.
No Logic?
No Logic.
I like how Logic is like, just every time you see him, he's like, I'm actually black, so.
He is black. I remember
Apparently.
Charlemagne, when he was interviewing him, and he was just randomly like, hey, who raped your sister? Like, God damn.
They're talking about like album sales, and then he's like, yeah, man, so who raped your sister? It's just like, I don't want to talk about that. He did that to 6ix9ine too.
Oh, can we even say the R word on here?
I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is, dude.
We'll figure it out.
You said the R word a lot on stage tonight.
I did.
It's a good joke. But there was one lady to your left who was very displeased.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not even that kind of joke.
Nope. I'm on that Legends thing. That contest.
Same.
Did you see the message that Arrow sent out?
No, what was it?
He was like, no rape jokes, and I think no racist jokes. It's funny that he has to say that. There's one guy who's like, I'm going to do a rape joke.
That seems like a venue where you can say fucking anything.
It does seem that way. But he might have got complaints from the last one.
Maybe.
I heard whispers. I know who did it.
Wait, what? Was it the last contest?
Yeah.
Someone just went crazy on stage?
I don't think they went crazy. It was see it? Yeah. He did one where it's like
That's interesting.
yeah. If it's something about consent.
By the way, he just whispered Dace Carlson. He just whispered Dace Carlson. He was saying some really bad things.
Dace is into it, man. And I tell him every time I see him, I say, buddy, you gotta stop this.
That's interesting.
It's like, this is how he is, man.
It happens a lot here. Shows getting derailed.
It's crazy how much drama this little scene manages to pump out.
It's cool, dude. I like it.
You like it? You're down with it?
Dude, someone went after Evan Hughes in Tulsa, which if you don't know, Evan Hughes, Mr. Tulsa himself.
The king of Tulsa, dude.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod for sure.
And I remember on Facebook, a bunch of people were posting like, you don't go after.
Dude, it was like
Don't go after Evan Hughes.
Outcry.
And I remember like, whoa, like what is this? And I like spent like 30 minutes trying to find out what started all this because everyone was posting like, yo, Tulsa stands with Evan Hughes.
Like venues were saying
And I went to the post. I went to the post that started it all, and it just said, some guy said Evan Hughes isn't funny.
Oh my gosh.
Which is kind of funny.
That's crazy to have that much of an outcry after
Maybe there's
that.
more stuff. Maybe there's more stuff with this guy. I don't know. But like that's the post that I saw, and I was like, oh shit.
Damn. Yeah, people were putting like paragraphs under their photos with the Evan Hughes.
Yeah. And it was around his birthday too.
Come on, dude. On his birthday? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Save that for April Fools.
Yeah.
I hate April Fools.
April Fool. You don't like April Fools?
No. I fall for pranks constantly on April Fools. Everything that like a company puts out where it's like, oh, we have this new flavor of chips or whatever. Thank God for Instagram comments. or else I'd be in the stores looking for these.
Dude, Cody was telling me that telling me tonight that he didn't like one of your jokes.
Really?
April Fools. Gotcha, dude.
It's May 29th, dude. What are we doing?
I'm a good liar, dude.
God, I should have seen that coming.
I'm a really good liar.
I can't believe you did that to me just now. It's upsetting.
Did you ever just lie for no reason? And you're just like, oh, this feels good.
It never feels
Oh,
good.
this feels good.
I hate the feeling of lying.
I rarely lie, but I only do it for jokes.
I mean, with jokes, it's fine. But it took me forever to figure that out. For like my first year of comedy, it was no fabrications.
What? You can make stuff up?
Yeah.
I only make stuff up.
I don't know. I have a hard time making stuff up that's funny.
Maybe your life isn't boring enough.
It's not. I have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. It's high energy.
My life is very boring, so I have to make stuff up.
It's high energy all the time.
Especially if you grow up in the suburbs. You have a wild imagination.
Yeah. I had a good imagination when I was a kid, but it wasn't like funny stuff. It was like, I have this mission I have to accomplish. I have to save my family. I would pretend to be Steve Irwin a lot.
Oh, shit. The guy who died?
Yeah. Tough day for me.
The guy who got murdered?
By a stingray, dude. When I go to the zoo, I won't pet the rays, dude. I've written them off.
Dude, it's wild.
I'm racist towards
I didn't know
rays.
stingrays could do that.
I'm racist.
Oh, very nice.
Come on, more wordplay. What are we doing?
I didn't know stingrays. That was the day I learned that stingrays could like kill you.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I thought they like stung. I thought they were like electric.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's what stingrays were.
You thought they were Pokemon.
No, dude, they're like...
You thought stingrays were an
they like
electric type
stab
Pokemon.
you.
You dumbass. They're not Pokemon, dude. They're real creatures. Yeah, I think it landed in like his heart or his lung.
I think what happened was it like got him right in the chest and he pulled it out. But when the stinger goes in, it like changes shape, so like you can't pull it out.
Steve.
And if you do pull it out, it's bad.
Apparently, bad enough to kill you. He's dead. And now there's just imposters. Like that guy on YouTube who just has animals sting him. He just gets like the worst wasps and hornets in the world. And he like puts them in a cup and he like slaps the cup around so they're all mad. And then he puts the cup like on his arm. Or he gets them out with tweezers and holds it to his arm.
That sounds like a Hallmark movie.
I'd be down to watch that Hallmark movie.
Hallmark needs to like make a movie that's like not Hallmark at all. Like if it was like Midsummer or something, it's kind of like that. Like imagine going to watch a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
And watching Midsummer.
It's just disturbing.
Yeah.
It's very scary. You're not the same after you watch it.
Or
I liked Midsommar.
What's that movie?
Sinister.
No, it's like one of those. What is it called when you're like a nymphomaniac? That movie,
yeah.
Nymphomaniac.
Don't they have Shia LaBeouf in them?
I think so.
I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him either.
But I'm aware.
They should like show that at a Hallmark showing.
Dude, Willem Dafoe has been in some weird movies.
Yeah.
Real weird.
Green Goblin got to him.
You cracked
couldn't
him,
handle
dude. Just be careful taking that role, brother. I tried to warn him.
Tried to warn him.
I said, you're not going to be the same after this, Willem. I don't like when people call him William. It's not his name.
I didn't even know people did that.
They do all the time, and it gets so mad, dude. It's Willem, you fools. He's an artiste. You think he has a stupid I in his name? No. No, it's Willem.
Who is the most overrated actor right now?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Super overrated. Who else? Timothy Chalamet. Nah, he's good. I like him. I haven't watched Dune 2 yet.
Me neither. I don't know if I'm gonna or not.
Do you like the first one?
Yeah, I like the first one.
Second one's only going to be twice the fun, dude. It's the whole point of a sequel, twice the fun.
I want a space movie that isn't a franchise. I want a new space movie.
Did you ever watch Gravity?
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
And like, that's a happy ending.
It's fine. She lands in like, where'd she land? Like Africa?
I don't even know.
I think she lands in Africa.
George Clooney was such a handsome devil in that movie.
George Clooney is hot as hell, dude. I would let him tee up on my butt cheeks on the golf course any day.
Damn. At first, I thought you said double team. I was like,
No.
who's going to be the other guy?
I mean, obviously it would be Brad Pitt, but I'm not going to sign up for that.
You want to know it's a really dumb movie?
Hit me.
I love it.
What?
Ocean's 12. George Clooney.
You think that's dumb?
Dude, that movie really does not make any sense.
What are you talking about?
I love 11 and 13, but I love 12. I just like the vibe, the Amsterdam vibe.
How? Yeah, I mean, I get it. Is that the one where Julia Roberts plays herself?
Yeah. She,
I like that. That's fun.
Bruce Willis was there.
I mean, what more do you want?
It's like a cool movie because Brad Pitt looks... That's like peak Brad Pitt. Not like acting performance, but
Hotness.
looking cool.
Peak Pitt.
When he's like running away from the cops and he meets that girl.
I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's so hot in
yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I mean, I took a girl on a first date to see that movie.
Wow.
She didn't like it. She didn't like the ending. That's for sure.
Was there a second date?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You gotta have standards. This is your problem. You gotta have standards. You can't put up with that kind of nonsense. That's a perfect ending to a movie.
We just ended up like, I guess like kind of like ghosting each other.
Nice.
It was actually like we just stopped texting each other.
That's weird.
I know.
That's a
Never
weird
really
way
made
for
sense of
things
it,
to
but there was just a day where I was like, I haven't really been saying anything. Wonder how long this can go.
Turns out pretty long.
Pretty long.
I mean, if you don't like the ending of that movie, I don't like you. I really don't know. What, you think it's better that they kill the pregnant lady? You think that's good?
Dude, when she gets her face smashed in the fireplace.
Come on.
Holy crap.
It's right on the mantle, dude.
Pretty dope.
Have you seen that interview with Quentin Tarantino where it's like some lady and like a...
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, why all the gore? He's like, because it's fun! Don't you get it?
It doesn't. It's so violent. It doesn't even look real.
That's the whole
That's
point.
like the point.
It's way over the top.
When Lucy Liu cuts the top of that guy's head off, or I think cuts that guy's head off,
Yeah.
and then she gets the top of her head cut off.
Yeah.
You can see her brain.
I was listening to, speaking of heads getting cut off, I was listening to a thing where they were saying, like, I think it was the Aztecs, they would, like, play ball games with people's heads.
That's awesome.
I feel like someone would break a toe.
Dude, the Spaniards came and fucked those people up.
Gave them what for, dude? Said, knock it off. Stop doing this. What are you doing?
They just killed them. I think maybe I don't know. I got a minor in history, not a major.
Something about disease. I don't know. Smallpox, maybe?
Yeah.
Or was that was North America.
It was back when diarrhea could kill you.
Dysentery, brother.
Where, like, if you had diarrhea, you were like, oh, shit, I need to write a will.
Yeah. I mean, if that were the case, I'd have to write a lot of wills.
What's the worst way to die?
Drowning. I gotta throw that on the list at least.
Drowning.
Drowning would suck.
You think it's possible to, like, smell enough farts that you die?
It is. There's a guy who actually got sentenced to prison for Dutch ovening his wife to death.
That's a bad way to go.
You want to see a picture of him?
No, I don't.
I'll show you a picture of him.
I don't want to see this monster.
It's gonna make it better. Wait. This guy right here. That guy.
Handlebars like that.
That guy Dutch ovened his wife.
With handlebars like that, you knew his butt was stinky.
Picture Dave Branch, like 30 years older and, well, maybe 20 years older and like 200 pounds heavier, at least 300. I'll go 3.
That's cool.
That guy's the kind of fat where it looks like he's about to pop. Like if you poked him with a safety pin, he would just explode. It's just too much pressure.
Looks like he should be wearing a top hat.
He does. He looks like he would like tie a lady to train tracks. Be like, meh, 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 and ride off on a horse.
Wow.
And the Lone Ranger has to come save her.
Yeah, I feel like Dutch oven is worse than drowning. If it's freshwater, you'll die in minutes.
Saltwater's longer?
It'll take longer to die, I think.
Why is that?
I don't know. There's something about the salt or some shit.
Okay. The pool at my in my neighborhood is saltwater. I forget every year. I get in there and I go, I think this is saltwater. My wife just goes, yeah,
Or
it
it's
is.
pee.
Could be pee. Could be pee, dude. What's your opinion on peeing in the pool? You into that?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
I don't like it.
It's I don't really go in public pools that much anyway.
I hate them.
But I don't like going to the bathroom when I'm all wet.
No, I don't like that either. I don't like dripping in the house. Not a good feeling. If I had my own pool, I'd swim every day. Every day. Public pools, I hate them. There's this one lesbian in my neighborhood who's there like all the time. And me and her, we've butt heads before. We had a duel right in front of my house.
Damn.
And I won.
That's awesome.
It's a pretty good story if you want to hear it.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. Get into it, dude.
All right, so I'm going to my house. And my house, like the road to my house is a dead end. My neighborhood's at the end of the street. And there was a school bus. And what he does is there's like a little roundabout where you can turn around, but he knows I'm coming. So a lot of times he'll turn the stop sign off, wave me on, and then go.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's the bro. So he does that, waves me on. She follows me. I park in front of my house, and it's like a townhouse, so it's like a parking lot. She stops behind my car and like throws it in park to the point where like the car shakes. So she didn't even like stop. She gets out and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "You could have killed those kids." And I was like, "No, that's not true. The guy turned his stop sign off and waved me on." She was like, "No, he didn't. My brother was a bus driver for 20 years. I was like, "I don't give a fuck about your brother." And she was like, "Oh, you think you're so important in your Lexus?" And I was like,
See, that's when you got to get weird, man.
I was like, "No, I don't." She was like, "You don't care about kids, and I bet you rent this house. I own mine."
Ooh.
And I was like, "You need to go away now. You need to go away." She was like, "You don't care about kids." And I was like, I like stepped towards her, and I was like, "Listen, bitch, you need to go away." She was like, "I'm going to call your employer." And I was wearing a shirt with the phone number on the back. I said, "Call him." Walked in my house, flipped her off on the way inside. Never heard from her again, dude.
Dude, that's when you got to get weird. That's when you got to take your clothes off and start making monkey noises.
I mean, that would have done it for sure.
That would be like my first. I wouldn't do it, but that's like my first impulse.
Like in an ideal scenario, that's what you do. That's how you
Yeah.
handle that.
You got to do something weird, man. You got to be a wild card. If you don't like the conversation, change the conversation, man.
It's a good conversation changer for sure.
Or you can just be like, I don't like kids, and I was kind of hoping they were walking.
Yeah, I could have been like, bonus points. That would have been nice. What's weird is she has like on her car, she has like a Grateful Dead sticker and like flowers. I'm like, nothing about you is like peace and love at all. You're a psycho. Also, no one cares about your brother who was a bus driver. He was a bus driver for 20 years. Your brother was a loser, lady.
She said it like he was a NAM.
Yeah. I was like, I don't care what your brother did. No one cares about your brother. She didn't like that.
Ugh.
She looks like a piece of leather. She's been in the sun way too much.
I can...
no amount of lotion.
That'd be too annoying for me. I would
back.
have to... Yeah, I would have to get weird.
I get angry when I see her car now. She'll drive past. I'm just like, I've got a kind of a long history of getting into fights with lesbians. We don't get along for whatever reason.
It's interesting.
I don't know what it is. On paper, we have a lot in common.
Yeah.
They usually dress like I did in like 2005.
Dude, here's what you should have done. You
Wait
should
on
have
me.
been like, oh yeah? And then you shit your pants.
Hindsight is 20/20, brother.
What else could you have done? I'm trying to like think of like really good responses to someone saying you're trying to kill kids.
I could have punched her
Yeah.
for equal rights.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Could have punched her and been like, I'm a feminist, bitch.
That's the top 5 response.
Yeah, because what's she going to do? I could have poured water on her and she would have melted. She's a witch. She's an evil witch.
Dude, I wish I could throw up on command.
No.
That would come in handy.
Puking to death would be, I'll throw that on the list.
Like if I could puke on command and that lady came up to me and started yelling at me,
That would be good.
that would be awesome.
I could have faked a heart attack.
Faked a heart attack.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I could have done that for sure. Do you have anyone that you just like really don't like? Like you're not hoping something bad happens to them, but if you heard it did, you'd be like, that's fine.
Not really.
Like there are people I know where I'm like, I don't hope you die, but if you died, my life would be simpler.
I don't think so. I'd have to think about it. I'm too zen, dude.
You are very zen.
Until I'm home alone.
Yeah, dude.
That's when the monkey noises came out.
Don't don't make him angry,
That's when
dude.
I monkey around.
You won't like him when he's angry. He's a different person.
It's not that you wouldn't like me when I feel like being a monkey. Doesn't mean I'm angry. Just means if I feel like being a monkey, oh, buddy,
You got problems now, brother.
you got problems.
Real life problems. This is happening now.
Dude, if I feel like being an orangutan, you ever seen videos of orangutans grabbing people and not letting go?
Yeah, I'm thinking of one in particular right now.
People say goblin mode, orangutan mode.
Dude, zoos in like every country besides America just seem like a disaster.
Dude, just imagine like having someone or something just grab you and like they don't let go of you no matter what. Have you ever had that happen to you?
No.
I've never had that experience, but like
No.
just having something where like no matter what you do, you can bite, punch, whatever, they won't let go.
That's scary. Oh, this is scary. My dad told me a story where he was like in junior high and this kid was like mouthing off to him. And so my dad kicked him in the nuts as hard as he could. He said he kicked him so hard he felt his pelvis. And the guy looks down at my dad. He was like a big kid. He looks down at my dad and just goes, "Not cool, man."
Whoa.
No response other than that. Talk about shitting your pants.
How old was your dad?
Like 13, 14, something like that.
Damn. I thought for some reason I was thinking your dad was like an adult and he did it to a kid. I was like, whoa.
That'd be funny. Be funny if he did that in front of me when I was a kid. Be like, Dad, we gotta get out of here.
My God. I just want to like grab onto someone and not let go. I'm thinking about that now. That'd be like a superpower.
Just pick a person.
And like the cops get in and they can't do anything.
You're just standing there, you're like, you better tase me. You better tase me if you want me to let go.
They tase you.
And then
still don't let go.
It makes you hold on harder.
Yeah.
Has the opposite effect.
The guy's like, it's getting tighter. It's getting tighter.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
You're going to have to fucking shoot me. And then right as they're shooting me, I grab his head and like, I'm like, you have to look me in the eyes when you see me die. Then they shoot me and I die.
What's that movie where a guy like squeezes a guy's head?
Oh, that's from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Oh, boy. That sucked because he was winning that fight. And then he started getting cocky.
It's crazy. Like, the Viper was winning, and the whole time he holds off on killing him because he's like, I want you to admit that you murdered and raped my sister.
Yeah.
And Mountain's not saying anything. And then when he grabs him, he's like, yeah, I did that shit. And then crushes his head.
Gosh.
He's like, I did all of that. And crushed his head.
Juiced him, dude. Just juiced his brain. Got very dark in this apartment.
It did.
We didn't turn on any lights before we hit record.
Dude.
The sun's basically down.
We don't need lights, dude.
Just record podcasts in the dark. That's the type of time we're on.
It's going to get dark, and then you're not going to be able to see me. And then I'm going to grab you.
You're going to go orangutan mode, dude.
I'm going to grab you, dude.
I don't like the
when
sound
it gets
of that.
dark, it's monkey time.
I gotta get out of here before it's monkey time, dude.
It's monkey time, dude.
That's gonna be the title of this episode. It's monkey time, dude.
If there were bananas in here, dude, oh my God.
Do you think that monkeys really like bananas that much? Do you think that's even their favorite fruit?
I don't know.
There's better fruit than bananas.
Yeah, apples.
Which kind of apples? I'm a Granny Smith man myself.
I like, I don't even know what they're called. Red apples. I like red apples.
You ever had a Golden Delicious?
Mm-mm. Have not.
We reached an hour.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
You got anything to promote?
Yeah, the June 13th at Legends.
Yes, we're both on that.
Evan Hughes show in Tulsa at the Belafonte on June 22nd. And, Dr. Terps. June 16th.
I am going to say that show's not going to happen. I'm going to call it now.
I bet it does.
I think the last 4 have been canceled. Last 3 or 4.
Oh, really?
Something like that. I think they got 1 in there. And then it was like 2 on either side got canceled.
That's fucking awesome, dude. It's not going to happen to me, though.
People keep dying at that dispensary.
I don't know the backstory. I just know that it's back.
It's back, baby.
I don't know the backstory. I just know that it's back.
Dr. Terps is back with a vengeance, dude. This time it's personal.
Back. That's the story.
That's the story, dude. That's the headline. I got Legends with Caleb and Chickasha. And then June 14th, I have an Evan Hughes show. Details to follow. And then June 15th, I have Michael Murphy's in Oklahoma City. Please come to all of those.
Hold on, let's get a message from...
Did Nick come back?
Let me see if I can use this, because there's some I can't use. All right.
This is monkey time, dude. This is the start of monkey time.
All right, this is Nicolas Cage.
The sun's going down. I have to get out of here.
Nicolas Cage again.
Closing statements.
Just to be clear, I'm going to sodomize the Declaration of Independence. I don't care if it's not in the script. I'm going to do it because I want to.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, dude. All right. Like, subscribe, 5-star ratings, comments, share. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your cousin, tell your dog. Don't tell your cat, dude. Bye.